Hey guys, so I went ahead and posted on Instagram like about a week ago a grid of 4 makeup looks, and I asked which one did you guys want to see a tutorial on. One of the ones that I posted was a bright red lip, and I was hoping to God that you guys just said no to that. And when I posted it both on Instagram and Facebook, everyone was like, oh, bottom right or the red lip, and I'm like, great, because I hate bright red lipstick. Like, I like the dark reds because I never feel like I find like a red that fits. And so before I go ahead and do the tutorial for you guys, I tried on like so many bright reds that I was like, okay, before I make this video, let me do a video on something I had promised before, which was the drugstore holy grail must have items. I really like this red. I like it for a red. Like, I don't like red lipstick. It's just not me unless it's Diva or Sin from MAC, and those are like very dark reds. I have huge lips, so I feel like the bright red is too much. Before I get started too on the video, I wanted, as you guys see, I chopped my hair off, and I did want to talk about it a little bit before I started the video. The reason I chopped my hair off was because my hair was really, really, really thin, and I wore extensions maybe 99% of the time. So although my hair was relatively like this length, I always had to throw on extensions because I felt like it was like an awkward length and it didn't look good. And growing up, I guess I always related long hair, long baba boom hair to beautiful. So I always felt like, oh, I need extensions. And then one day I woke up and I was just kind of like, that was so dumb. Like, let me just chop my hair off and then let me just feel comfortable with that, with short hair. And let me really like it. And I nearly died when I felt my hair come off, but I love it. And I love it because I feel like, especially here in the city we live in Miami, there's a stigma of what's beautiful. So it's beautiful, it's like big boobs and the hair and the butts and like all this crazy stuff. And I want everyone to know that that's all bogus. Like, you can have short hair and still look beautiful. And I actually want to go shorter because I feel like even shorter I'd be fine with it. So just wanted to throw that out there, that like perceptions of beautiful and beauty do change as you get older. And let me see one other thing before I get started, because this is going to be a quick one. So I always get dolled up for my videos, but then today I was just like, why don't I just be like me? And me is a tank top and jean shorts all the time. I feel like the denim gods came down from the heavens and said, for you girls with small waist and big hips, we're gonna give you back what you guys need, which is high waist denim that stretches. And my life is complete. Yeah, pretty much I can live in high-waisted jeans, high-waisted denim, tank top, and color a day. So thank you, denim gods, for bringing back that high waist situation, because it's all that I've been wearing. So let me get started, because now I'm just like going off and off and off and off. So I'm going to start with a face. Again, these are only items that I would like really, really recommend. Like, I'm not going to say go to the drugstore and get it. And just because it's like, okay, no, it has to be top of the line for me. So as for foundation, there's only two that I really, really enjoy. And that's, they're both by L'Oreal and they're the True Matches. So this one's the Lumi, and then this one's I guess this was the first one they came out with, and then this was the Lumi. So the problem with the Lumi is that, like you can tell, it was so much more tan. I'm pale. The Lumi is very hydrating and it's luminous and it gives you like a dewy look. So if you have dry skin, go for it. You're gonna love it. I like that it's buildable. It's like a medium to full coverage, so you can start and it'll start looking medium-ish. And if you want to like add on like another layer then you can go ahead. But I usually stick to the original because I'm like a mixed, like I'm either super oily or like mixed skin type. Like it's not dry, but it's not super, super oily. So I use Sand Beige, which is W2. There's no other foundations that I would use from the drugstore. I've tried so many other ones, like from Maybelline, CoverGirl. I think it was the Maybelline one that gave me like a really bad allergic reaction, and after that I was like, I gotta test these out before I like actually use them. So for the next thing, I'm gonna go ahead with concealer. There's again only one that I would recommend, and I have like all my stuff on this desk. I'm really short, so nothing's like arm size. So there's nothing like the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. So I know I just said I had like a really bad reaction to a foundation by Maybelline, but it was the cushion one. But this is life. Like I don't want to say I would replace my MAC for it, but it's like right there. It's totally doable. It covers a lot. A little goes a long way. The only thing I don't like is the stupid applicator, because it's like a spongy thing, and then I don't like it. Like it's not. I'm really looking at my contour right now, and I use the banana powder, and I can't wait for my RCMA to come back in. But so for concealer, the Maybelline Age Rewind is it, and I use it in light pale, and that's because I'm pretty white. Okay. Oh, so another thing for you girls that have under eye, dark under eyes, I really recommend this one by NYX, and this is the Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. It's like an orangey, like peachy tone, and what I'll do is I'll put it before, like when my ojeras, my dark eyes are like really bad, I put it under and then I put foundation. And then I do the concealing, and it makes so much of a difference. And this one's in medium. I like it better than the LA Girl one. It's just my personal opinion. I build it up as much as I like, so like I'll go ahead and like if I need to more. So next, there is no setting powder, like zero, that I would use from the drugstore, and I'll tell you why. Setting powders are really important to me. My face tends to break out, so I try really hard to make sure that the products that I use on my face are okay for my face. There has been zero that I like from the drugstore. There's a NYX one, there's an HD NYX one, and I don't like that one either, because if you take a picture with it and you take the picture with the flash, you'll have like the white come out, and it's not cute. So next, I'm going to talk about brushes. How about that? Okay, so brushes I cannot live without from the drugstore. This is from Real Techniques, and this is the powder brush. This is what I use for my powder. This is also from Real Techniques, and this is the Deluxe Crease Brush. So I use it for like my eyeshadow. Next, we have the e.l.f. Contouring Brush, which I love for like, you know, my little bronzer line. And I'm not gonna compare it to the Ita brush by NARS, but it has kind of the same, it's supposed to do the same thing. Then I use the e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush, and then I also use for my highlighter the e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush. So I use it like this. And most of the stuff that I used on my face today is drugstore, except for the highlighter, because that was MAC's. I'll get back to you. So blushes, I only like one, and it's the NYX one. And this one's in peach, and I also like the pinched one. So that's another one that I like and I recommend. Like these are like very pigmented. You know, like a little can totally go a long way, as you can see. Next. So For bronzer, my favorite is the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer in shade 027 Sundance. Bam. This is the only bronzer I use from the drugstore. Right? Like I said, it has to be products that I love. It's the only one. Okay, so this is like one thing that changed my life completely. I used to only use MAC's Black Track gel liner, and I started noticing it would go gray, and I was like, why is this happening? This is a really expensive gel liner. And then Jaclyn Hill said, guys, Maybelline Eye Studio in Black is Black. So if Jaclyn Hill says Maybelline Black is Black, you try it. And I tried it and I loved it, and it's the only thing that I use as an eyeliner. It's the only eyeliner I will recommend. Even if I compare it to any high end, I go back to this. This is all that I need in life. It's a life changer. Blackest Black. Get it. So for eyebrows, I use the, this thing has a brush. Alright, for eyebrows, I use the Milani dark brown Stay Put Brow. So it's this one. And this is in dark brown. They dry up. So that's the only thing. They dry up, so you have to, if it does start drying up, just put like a couple drops of eye drops and mix it up, and it'll go back to the gel form. This is something comparable to the pomade from Anastasia, and it brings this little brush that I love. So it has a spoolie on the one end, and then it has like an angled tip. And to be honest with you, before the Ashley Tisdale brush that I've been using for my eyeliner, I used to use this for my eyeliner. So since I had this in so many different colors, because I think I have it here, oh yeah, like I have it in soft brown, so I'll use like a lighter color in the front and a darker in the back. So that I had a bunch of these little brushes, I would use one as an eyeliner brush. Let's see what's next. So still in the eye area, the only two other things. So the Duo Brush On Adhesive is what I use to glue on my eyelashes. And it's black, so you don't see it, like, and it's like a little brush. So it's easier to apply on the strip. I live by this. And I don't have any extra ones because I gave a bunch of them out when I went to Honduras. I'm wearing the Wispies by Ardell, and those are also a drugstore product. They're the ones I love. Wispies or the Demi Wispies. If you're like new to lashes, I would recommend the Demi Wispies. Another thing I can't live without is my Scandal Eyes mascara. You guys already know it's the only mascara that I wear. You know, it's up there with the Benefit one. And the Benefit one is one that I really, truly love. The Bad Girl one. But this is high up there. And this is the Retro Glam Scandal Eyes in color Extreme Black. Get it. At Walgreens, sometimes they have them for $3, $3.29 stock up. Next, I think we've reached like the point of no return, because this is like my favorite, ultimate favorite part of this video. Wait, before we get there. So I traded in my beauty blender for the Real Techniques blender, and it's kind of dirty, so I need to, because I just used it, I need to clean it up. But you get 2 for $10. I got 1 for $20 in the beauty blender. And I thought the beauty blender was life, and there was nothing that was ever going to compare to it till this baby came around. You can find them at the drugstore. Oh, and they sell them in the 1-packs for like $6.99 too. So you can choose whether to buy the 2-pack or the 1-pack. So we've reached, I think, my favorite part of this video, because I love lipstick. You guys already know. Let's just talk about lipstick. So I'm going to start with lip liners. Get all the NYX ones. All of them. There's not one that I dislike. There's not one that I wouldn't recommend. Even the retractable ones, I like them all. So this one is the one I'm wearing right now, and this one's hot red. This one is prune. This one is nude beige, and this is mauve. So let's talk about mauve for a second. Every friend of mine has heard me talk about Max Whirl lip liner. If there's one thing that you get from MAC, it's that. And chances are every time you go, it's gonna be sold out. So I buy like 3 at a time. Then I went on Pinterest and someone said, oh, the dupe for Whirl is Mauve by NYX. And it's like, there's no such thing. Like, you can't compare them. And then I tried it, and like, it's the exact same color. So if you're looking for Whirl and can't find it, go find Mauve. It's SPL 831 and from NYX. And since I swatched that one, I'll go ahead and swatch. This is nude beige. As you can see, I use it a lot. So that's that one. They're very similar. One is mauvier than the other. This is prune. So it's like a purple. And then this is the hot red that I'm wearing right now. They're very pigmented, very easy to, they glide on very nice. I like that a lot. So when it comes to matte lipstick, I was a matte lipstick girl. Like, didn't want no gloss, zero. And back in the day, I was all about MAC's see-through lip gloss. It was the only thing I used. It's like a really nice nude, like ultimate nude gloss. And then I went through this matte stage. And so Milani went ahead and brought out the line, like all their lipsticks in matte. So you have like the satin, and then like the satin creamy, and then the mattes. And I was like, Jesus, thank you. Because their lipsticks are amazing for the price. So this is Matte Innocence. And it's just a nude, like a really nude. And I love using this one with the combination of the Whirl dupe, which is mauve. So, because that's what I use Whirl with. Like, if I use Whirl, Max Whirl, I'll use Max Honey, Honey something. It's a nude from them. I'll look it up. And then this is Nude Cream. So Nude Cream, it's like a pinkier nude. You see, guys, there's no such thing as too many nudes. That's another thing. That's what he said. Alright, so then let's move on to gloss. Because you guys might be like, WTF? I don't know where to tell you to find these if you're not from Miami. I found these at Navarro. And if you're not from Miami and you don't know what Navarro is, it's a drugstore. It's a Cuban drugstore version of like CVS and Walgreens. Like, everyone in Miami grew up going to Navarro. No one went to Eckerd's, CVS, Walgreens. What? No, you went to Navarro. That was right next to Sedano's. So I found these there, and they each cost me $3. And they are the LA Girl Lip Paint Glazed Super Intense Color Extra Glossy Finish. I bought it in Elude, Whisper, and I don't know what this says. Sorry. Like, I can't read it because it has like makeup on it. Sorry. So I got it in like the plum. And these are unreal, awesome, my favorite. Let me show you. So this is like the pinkier nude of the two, and they're very glossy. So this is definitely gloss. So you see, it's like gloss there. I don't know how I'm going to touch anything else with all this gloss. Swatching for you guys. Then this is Whisper. This is my favorite one. I've worn this one in videos before that I've shot. So that's the other nude. It's my favorite one. And then this one sometimes I wear on top of Sin, because it's that purple. You see? So they're definitely lip glosses. They're very glossy. They stay on, and they're $3, and you cannot beat that. Now, if you're not from Miami, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where you're gonna find them. If you're gonna find them at a CVS, if you're gonna find them at a Walgreens, I've looked for them at all the CVS's, Walgreens nearby, and I've never found them there. So I go to Navarro next to Sedanos after my cafecito. Next, so L'Oreal came out with these infallible paints, and they're kind of the same concept as the lip paints, but these are a little less glossier. They're more of a satin finish. And I bought it in 314, which is Spicy Blush, and in 312 Nude Star. My favorite is the Spicy Blush one. It's like a little pink. And then they come with like an applicator like this. So look, I'll swatch right here. So this is that. This is the spicy, what is it? This is the 314 Spicy Blush. And then this is, you see, they're very similar. How about that? And this is, wow, my hand looks ridiculous. This is a 312 Nude Star. So yeah, these are my favorite drugstore items. There's nothing here that I would not use on a daily basis. Like most of the stuff I use every day. I've always felt like makeup should never be expensive and people should never have to break the bank for makeup. So when I find that setting powder that is gonna be like top of the line, okay, like something I can get at CVS and Walgreens, I will let you guys know. But that's it. That's all that I have for you guys. Oh, you know what I missed? I missed eyeshadows. But I will let you know on the next one because I bought like these eyeshadows I want to try before I talk about them. So thank you so much for watching. And I think this tutorial is coming up next. And thanks for taking me out of my comfort zone because I wouldn't have done this bright red lip. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.